Well, when I knew that for sure that I was needing help with my addiction and I couldn't stop on my own, I started calling hotlines off the internet, just any random number off the hotline on the internet, and they found you guys for me. I tried stopping on my own, and I just could not do it. I just could not do it on my own, and I had to have help from somebody. I mean, I could not do this by myself. And I reached out to my family members, and I reached out to everyone, but just nobody could feel the problem I needed help with was just serious enough to where I had to have real help. So I came to Sovereign, and they've been able to help me. The kind of help I really needed. When I received the information about them, and everyone was real happy with me and nice with me, and I just felt comfortable like I belonged here. Everyone made me feel like I was at home. Southern Health is different from other places I've been to because they kind of try not to keep it as very. Other places seem to be more boring and real blah. The other places I've been to compared to Sovereign Health, where you never change classrooms, you're always in the same classroom. Here you move around. It keeps it more interesting. You move in different phases. You get to be in different groups, and you get to go outside the community to work with horses, and you get to go to a gym, and you get to do all the things that you would normally do at home, but also help you be in your recovery at the same time. So Sovereign Health is a very well-rounded place where you can get a lot of other aspects in your life to be fixed besides just your drugs, your drug problem. Sovereign Health can help you with all of your problems in life and get into your core issue of why you're on drugs to begin with and can't stop, and then get to your core issues. I was very impressed. Sovereign Health had a driver come to the airport and signed up with a little sign, and so I felt, really took care of because I was kind of scared. I didn't know anybody, and so Sovereign Health made me feel very comfortable from the get-go. So they picked me up and they talked with me and gave me a ride. They explained everything to me that I needed to know, the answers to all the questions. If they didn't know the question to the answer, Sovereign Health was going to find out the answer to the question for me. And they greeted me very well, and they just led me right into how I needed to go, and they explained everything step by step, so you don't feel scared. So Sovereign Health will really make you feel at home and make you feel like they're friends with you and they care about you. So I was really happy that I came to Sovereign Health. Well, the expectations that I had for myself when I came into a rehab was I just wanted to get off drugs. That was the only thing that I really, was wanting. But now that I've been with Sovereign Health, I've realized there's a whole lot more things I need to change about my life, because you start learning about yourself here through the classes. They teach you about why you do the things you do, why you're the way you are, and they teach you skills to cope with those things or to change things and how to think positive in all the aspects of your life. And they can change your life in more ways than just being off drugs, because they teach you how to be happy. They teach you how to forgive and forget and to move on. So they just help you all the way around. I mean, you're going to come out a brand new person if you come to Sovereign Health. Oh my goodness, the residents at Sovereign Health are awesome. They're beautiful houses. The house mothers, we call them house mothers at Sovereign Health, they keep everything organized so you'll have chores, and they make sure everything's done so everything's always nice and tidy. There's always plenty of food to eat in the refrigerator, and we all get little different things to cook, and so all the aspects of everyone at Sovereign Health is from all over. They're from like Tennessee and Florida and New York. So when you get to one of these places, you get to learn a lot about stuff like that too, because you're around all these different people. So you just broaden your horizons, you learn all this stuff, and everything's just wonderful. The homes are great. They're like top dollar homes. I feel like a movie star in the Sovereign Health homes. I feel like a movie star. Okay, well, the group therapy is helpful the way Sovereign Health, they'll kind of give, the Sovereign Health will come in, they'll have like a topic or an issue of the day, and we'll kind of go over some guidelines of like, what the topic is, explain what it is, how we're going to address, maybe help with the topics, and then we all get to kind of go around the room and we get to hear everybody else's ideas on the topic. So group sessions with Sovereign Health, the way they run them, you kind of get other aspects of the topic and you learn from other people listening to other people. And then they also give you the one-on-one help so that you can just address your specific issues that you have all to yourself that might not relate with the group session, but they'll help you all, they'll get both angles. So, but the groups, you can learn from the groups, because you can learn from other people's hearing their stories and things, and you relate, then you feel more comfortable. And with the group sessions, you feel, once you hear the other people talking, you're thinking, oh, I did that too. So then you feel like you're not so ashamed, and you can open up more. So you feel more at home, and the way they run their groups here that Sovereign Health does. And so you can open up more and learn more about your core reasons and being real honest with yourself, because the way they kind of drag it out of you with where they run the readings, they kind of make you feel. And they won't tell anybody your problems. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, everybody keeps everything to themselves. The Sovereign Health is very private. If you say something that you don't want nobody to know, they will not tell anybody. Okay, well in Sovereign Health, if you arrive here, and the buses usually arrive a little early, so you can kind of hang on and relax. When time comes, there's a little lady that will come from Sovereign Health, and she'll say, class time, class time. And so we run to our little classes, and we look on our little sheet, and we say who we're going to be with today, because you have your favorite teachers and everything. So then we'll find our little number on the door, and we'll go to our little class, and then we'll have our little group meetings. And if you got something you need to get off your chest, they always let you kind of do that too. They don't stick straight to the little paper. They'll listen to your problems and everything. I mean, they're really lenient on what your needs are. Like it might be anger management meeting that day. Well, we might have some other issue. I mean, they'll allow it to flow, however it naturally needs to flow. And so the classes are only like an hour long. So and they let you out early, so you get your little time to go to the bathroom, and then you're to your next class. So I mean, it's better than high school was. We only had like 3 minutes to go to the bathroom there, or 5. Here you get you could really go to the bathroom and not freak out. So yeah, Sovereign Health it's structured and everything, but also too, it will bend to your needs. Like if you're having a bad day, you need to talk to your therapist. They'll allow you to do things if you're having a bad day. So I mean, you don't have to be stuck in a class if you're feeling you have a need. They will address your needs at any time at Sovereign Health. Oh, the Sovereign Health, I would tell them if they ever wanted to find in themselves that they want to really try to get off of drugs and to better themselves in their life, I would tell them that Sovereign Health is a good place to go, because they help you learn all about your drug use and why you're the way you are, and they teach you everything you'll need to know. And they also offer the outside help, push you in the right direction when you get out of Sovereign. They lead you to a Sovereign living home, so if you don't have anything, you can start all over. They help you become a human again, a real person again, and help you feel like you can do it all by yourself. They help you. They give you everything you need. They'll give you the little job resume help. They'll give you everything. They'll help you do everything here at Sovereign Health. I don't know. It's kind of like I'm a real positive person anyway, So I think I'm gonna take with me just the way everybody cared about me here. It almost makes me feel like not like you owe somebody anything, but it's like I want y'all to be proud of me, because I love you guys so much, and you make me feel like I have to prove to you I'm going to do it. Because I hear that you guys call us, the people that leave Sovereign Health, y'all call us like a year from now. Are you still clean and this and that? Like y'all care about us, So it's almost like something in the back of my mind, like I have to prove to you, yeah, I did it. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. Because y'all feel like you act like you care about us. So that makes us want to do it. Like it's like just a motivational boost, because y'all really care in here, and it makes it better for the recovery, keeping recovery. When you have people that make you feel, good job, pat you on the back. We need that in our recovery, and Sovereign Health gives that to you forever. Okay, when I came to rehab, I wanted to go to rehab for a while, but I had this court date I was waiting on, so I didn't know if I went to court. If I went to rehab, would I be okay? Because I was scared that I would get, failure to appear. And so almost having a court date kept me from coming to rehab. So I was down to my last 9 days before I had my court date. And I just couldn't do it. Even if it was me having to go to jail for not showing up to the court date, I was willing to take that risk, because I had to have help. And so, and I think I would have got help sooner if I would have known that there was a such person as you, that Sovereign Health has a court liaison. If I would have known that information was available, that you guys can help us with court dates, then I would have probably got into treatment quicker, because I was scared to miss court dates, because I didn't realize that y'all had legal things to help us here. I didn't realize that. And so now that I realize that, I'm glad I came to rehab. I was able to stay at Sovereign Health for my whole treatment plan, because when I first came here at Sovereign Health, I had these court dates pending, and I was really worried. Oh, how am I going to get to my court date? How am I going to get there? They're going to get the failure to appear, and I'm gonna get jail time and all this, and I was really scared. And so I asked my case manager, when you come into the program at Sovereign Health, they'll ask you, do you have court dates? Thank goodness. They asked me and I told them, they addressed it right then. They said, you don't have to worry about your court dates. We have a legal department here that has court liaisons that will help you with your court dates. So you can continue your treatment and don't worry about court. Just worry about yourself right now and get yourself fixed right now. Where you're number one here. And they put the court dates off for you. They help you get your court dates put off so that you can get your recovery is number one. And this place makes it happen. Court services impacted my life in a way that where I could feel that I didn't have the fear of going to jail when I got home for missing something. The court services gave me the backbone that I could have them. They said they contact your lawyers for you. They write letters for you. They give you the confidence to where you feel like you're okay to be here. Because sometimes it's very scary to have to go to jail just because you don't show up to a court date. They make you feel calm and at ease where you don't have to worry about court. They fix everything to where your mind is just at peace with the court system. I mean, you're here to get your recovery. Your recovery is number one. Your recovery is the first thing you need to worry about right now. And the court liaisons people can make that happen for you if you have issues with court. They handle all that information for you, so you do not have to worry anymore about it. Just worry about yourself and your recovery for right now.